Here we are, the Franklin Mills Mall. But it's actually not called that anymore. It's called the Philadelphia Mall. It doesn't matter. We're just make life easy. We're gonna call it the. Oh, we're going the wrong way, hon. You ever go the wrong way at the mall? We're not doing this. What we're doing is we're going for a walk and we're playing everybody's favorite game, and that is, can we find a plunger at the Franklin Mills Mall before we go to the Walmart at the Franklin Mills Mall? Now, I'm going to tell you already, I gave myself a head start. I went there. I went to Turn 7. I went to see if they had any plungers. We're looking for a plunger. Let's see if we can find one. It's Saturday. It's President's Day weekend. And we're at the Franklin Mills Mall. You see, the mall has just recently gone through another name change. You can follow them on Twitter at Shop Mills. But everything else was blacked out. It said, it used to be called the Franklin Mills, then it was called the Philadelphia Mills. And now, see, they didn't update all the signage quite yet. February 15th, 2025. And I would say this is not a dead mall. This is more, it's like one of those malls that it needs something to change, or it's going to decline. They need to do something. This store just closed. I forgot what store this was. It was a clothing store. I used to work in this mall. I also used to take English classes. I worked in this mall. I worked right over here. There was a Nordic track store where we sold Nordic tracks. I did that for a while. Good baby. I don't know how these prom dress stores stay open, but they do. Listen. Don't fill these out. You never win. Or you always win. They'll give you a phone call, but it's always going to cost you some money. Yeah, I worked at Nordic Track. Then down here I had like 3 or 4 jobs. And then down somewhere else. So I had 5 jobs. No, I worked at GameStop too. We'll count the jobs. What they got? Know what they got cranked up in here? The music. The music is loud. You know what's not cranked up? Well, at the one end of the mall, there's no heat. The velvet rope. You gotta walk through the velvet rope to enter the Burlington Coat Factory, which means I will never enter the Burlington Coat Factory. Do it the Burlington Coat Factory. Before you come in the store, they have like a rope, and they say to you, listen, you have to stand here 10 seconds before we let you in. You have to know you're being monitored. And I hate that so much that I'm not going in there to play the game. Life is the most precious thing we have. It's more precious than any commodity. It's just the time we have on this earth. And for their customer service policy, why am I going? It's cold outside. We're not going outside. But for their policy to be, we're going to waste 10 seconds of your life before you come in here. I'd rather pay an entrance fee because, whatever. $10 for the buggies. Kiss my ass. So if you don't know, the Franklin Mills Mall, when it first opened up, it was 1989. I'm standing right here. All right, so I'm shopping in this section right here. I'm going to be walking this way, and we're going to be looking for a plunger. The Franklin Mills Mall is built like a lightning bolt. If you flew a drone above it, it would look like a lightning bolt. But if you wanted to buy something at Five Below and then walk down to the Calvin Klein store, you would have to walk quite a bit. Yeah, when this mall was built, it was the longest mall in the United States. That was their claim to fame. But if you think about that, that's really an ill-designed, like a bad design, poor designed mall. Like, who wants to be known as the mall they have to walk 3 miles if you go back and forth? I don't know if it's exactly that long. For those of you keeping track, they do not sell a plunger at the As Seen on TV store. You know, I was going to say, for a Saturday night, the mall's not doing too bad. This is probably the biggest crowd I've seen in this mall. Makes vlogging in here really uncomfortable because, one, you know, holding the camera, being so I'm also dressed like a serial killer. I had to make sure I show you that. And I heard at the other end of the mall, we're almost there, there's some big closures. Tell you another thing. I battle with, I have a few mental illnesses, and one of them is I have OCD. And if I don't make a vlog, or if I edit a video during the... No, if I don't film a vlog, I feel off. And I feel like I'm not doing something. And I wasn't productive. And I haven't really taken a day off in a while. And I'm just kind of making myself make a video. Isn't that crazy? Oh, Marshalls. Marshalls could sell a plunger. We'll be back right after these messages. So we're going to make a game show out of this. So what we got here, we got a twofer. You got a toilet and a toilet plunger and a brush. $24.99. Okay. And we have this one. It's $19.99. It's also a magnet. And we have this one. It's $19.99. It's not a magnet. I forgot that I was dressed like a burglar. I was wondering why people were trailing me at Marshalls. It was weird. I was being followed by security, but then I remembered I'm dressed like a burglar. And also, Marshalls never has enough cashiers. I was going to go with the magnet plunger, but because of the line being long, I will go without a plunger. Or I'll just buy it at Walmart, because I'm pretty sure Walmart will have a plunger. There it is. This is the only Rita's Water Ice in Philadelphia that I know of that you can get water ice at all year round. The rest of the water ice stands closed down. I think they open around the first, like St. Patrick's Day, the first day of spring. All right. Sometimes they open up a little bit earlier. Look how dead this end of the mall is, right? So dead. Like, not business. We got people walking, but you got vacant business. Oh, I forgot to talk about my job, so I'll talk about that on the way back. And then this is interesting. The black paint on the windows. The black paint on the windows. What is it? Is it a Spirit Halloween? It's Modell's still. It used to be a Modell's. It used to be a sporting goods store. When the Eagles won, actually, my brother used to work for Modell's, and when he worked for Modell's, the Phillies and the Eagles were both very good teams, and he never got to celebrate any of the championships with me and my buddies, and we always watched sports together because he worked at Modell's. I always felt bad for him. Go, Todd. Look at this. Look at this, Todd. Catching a tennis racket. Ooh. Deadly backhand. There it is. I'll just show you a little bit. This is the deadly hand. Save the date. 2025. The tennis match is coming. Only to Netflix. And here it is, the food court. And this is breaking Philadelphia news. Well, not really breaking because it happened last month. The Sbarros at the Franklin Mills Mall no longer exist, which makes me wonder, how did it exist for so long? Like, never saw anybody ever eating Sbarro's pizza, and there was always trays of Sbarro's pizza. That was definitely the longest running restaurant in the food court because I used to work in this mall, like I was saying earlier, back in 1994. And that Sbarro's was here. Over here you got Little Tokyo, Popeyes, and Charlie's. Wow. That is it. Oh, and you got this place. I don't count this place because it's a restaurant. I don't know why. I have rules. But I guess it would count. And they sell gyros or gyros. It used to be a Johnny Rockets, I think, or one of those places where they sell like a 50s nostalgia act. All right, so we're going to go. I was going to go back down this way, but there's nothing open. The Franklin Mills movie theater closed recently. Gap has been here for a while. Yeah, man, no Sbarro's, cuz. And then when you look down this hallway, the only store that looks open to me is like the suit store, Tags and Flags. There might be one other store. Yeah, the GameStop. It's gone. It was right here. And I worked for GameStop, and one day we all the managers, when one store was like doing badly, or if a new manager was taking over a store, we would get sent into stores and help out for a day. So for one day, I worked at the Franklin Mills GameStop. Back there is where they would keep the guts to the games. You know, put the games out. They have them in alphabetical order. I worked for GameStop. I worked for EB Games. I worked for Babbage's. I've had over 60 jobs in my lifetime. I'm not sure. Well, I'm pretty sure it's because I have ADHD, and I have, once I get bored at a job, or if I feel like I am unjust, like if my boss is a dick to me, I just quit. And I also had a really bad work ethic when I was younger, too. That also played a big part in the number being so high. And a lot of places would hire me back after I quit because, I'm not a bad worker. I just, I quit sometimes. And so, like, I would say 10 of the jobs are jobs I had. One job I had 3 times. Oh, wow. Oh, this is breaking Philadelphia news. What's one of the signs of a dead mall? What's one of the telltale signs? Buckets catching rain dripping. Right? Look at this. It's raining right now. Oh, there's drips. Oh, wow. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, it's all over. Oh, right near the electrical chairs. Nobody get a massage, hon. Everybody back up. Let's see. I'll show you how bad it's raining. It's raining pretty bad. Ow. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's raining. It's a steady rain. Yeah. Oh, boy. But yeah, whenever you see a mall with a leaky roof, that means they have to put the money into the leaky roof. Now, will they do it? I don't know. New investor group took over the mall. Yeah, so there's new owners to this mall. Look at this. Can I get 2 of these, please? What is it? Is it just a speaker? It's only $900. That's pretty awesome. Oh, we're going to go back into Marshall's. See if the line died down. And then we're going to buy the plunger. That's right. I forgot. We're plunger shopping. I got to tell you, I got complimented on my plunger. You ever have a grown man compliment your plunger? He says, man, that plunger, that looks modern. And I said, damn right it does. I'm a modern man. This is what I'm wearing today. All black. Going for that cat burglar look. I do have on a Green Eagles hat, but everything else. Careful, hon. There's a burglar behind you. They're putting on We're closing up shop here at the embroidery store, which means the mall should be closing soon. Oh, and the plunger. The plunger was not made for a paper bag. We're doomed. No, we're not. Now I just hold the plunger like this. Problem solved. I feel like they need to change the light bulbs in here, right? Like, it's just like... Oh no, the Hanes underwear store closed. Breaking Philadelphia news. That's, I mean... Now look, see, I'm wearing slippers, right? And you're like, yeah, why are you dressed like a burglar wearing slippers? To avoid these people. I don't want them to ask me to get my shoes shined. Because what they do is they shine one of your shoes, making it that you have to buy their product. But they don't ask you for a shoe shine if you're wearing slippers and or Uggs. Look at this. The eyebrow store is closed. Right here is the Cinnabon. I worked here back in the 90s when it was called the Fudgery. Across the way is a place called Spencer's. I worked there when it was a place called Babbage's. And where that cell phone store is, I used to work there when it was American Tourister. I also had a job somewhere around here. Well, maybe it was down on the other end. I did this thing called, I call it slut photos. But what the hell was that called? Glamour shots. I did that for a little bit. And then I sort of worked at the Walmart here via a toy company. And I worked at the Toys R Us that was outside because I worked for the same toy company. Very exciting. There are things you forget about until you... I remember working at a mall and shutting the gate down just a little bit just so dickheads know, hey, we're getting ready to close. You better be fast. Nothing worse than a last-minute customer who is just... I had a last-minute customer once on Christmas Eve. And they made us stay an extra half hour. I was so pissed off. Oh, I hate working in retail. By the way, thank you for watching. If you can, please subscribe so I don't have to go back into working in retail. There's the post office. I occasionally lose my mind in this post office because once a month I go shopping for Patreon. I buy postcards for my Patreon subscribers. And I fill out a postcard every month that I mail to all the Patreon people. And I go looking for postcard stamps. And for some reason, post offices don't have postcard stamps. And you know what? They got so many broken doors in this mall. And they're not fixing any of the broken doors. They're just, every time I come here, there's a new door broken. New sign. Oh, the research company. Did I work there? I think I tried it I might have did the job interview there. Hate job interviews. Aren't they the worst? Oh, ooh. Oh, no. Oh, they got buckets catching the rain on the other end of the mall. Uh-oh. Well, the mall's going on what? 40 years almost, or 35 years. When this mall opened in the 80s, this was a food court too. They had 2 food courts. Now they barely have one. And they're taking in the signs of the Calvin Klein where they did another Saturday here at the Franklin Mills Mall. It's definitely a little chilly back here. Maybe somebody left the door. Oh, she's wearing a tank top. Who knows? Oh, look at this. They got the big sale at Vicky's. 5 panties, $30. Can't beat it. Gotta buy it. Or you could buy a thing of dental floss and just cram that up your ass for $1.99. Ooh, right here. Ooh. Another 10-degree drop in temperature. There's look at this, everything. Back here at this end of the mall, vacant. Sam Ash, which was also Spirit Halloween. Oh, the H&R Block, they're going, cuz. And then they would be open now. It's tax season. Damn, so the mall ends at Calvin Klein. And then you come all the way down here, you do have a Dave & Buster's. Oh, let's go. Ma, I love this song. What's the little boo thing, right? Tell me what's next. Every time I hear it, I think of the Philly Fanatic. Because he dances to it. Which is kind of ridiculous. Information booth broken. I think I'm wrong. I got it, but there's something I'm watching. Dave & Buster's is mobbed. So crowded, I'm not even going in there because it's kind of weird. Yeah, Philadelphia Mills, $10 to rent one of those shops. They're dancing. They go with the do thing. Tell them what's next. Tell them what's next about. Tell them what's next. No. Oh, it's broken. But that's less dramatic. Oh, it's really warm here. All right. Don't leave yet. Did you see my movie, The Turnaround, on Netflix?
I did the other night.
You saw it?
When I was off.
What'd you think of it?
I was off February 6th with Sleet and Ice.
But did you watch? Good. You watched the movie?
Yeah, I watched it.
Did you believe that it was in a movie?
I watched it.
Yeah, but wasn't that incredible? I was in a movie.
Yes.
Stewie was in the movie. Did you see Stewie?
Yes.
Wasn't that impressive?
Yeah.
I got to meet Trey Turner. Did you see that?
How are we going to bet the match?
You want to go back to talking about wrestling and not the fact that I was in a movie?
Probably. Now we got serious bet on WrestleMania.
Okay, we established it. Okay, you're right. It's time for some bonus bullshit. Oh, the Big Lots is closed. You know what I realized? There ain't nothing in this strip mall. Everything over there. I don't think there ever was anything in this strip mall. Harbor Freight's back there. And you got the Second Ave thrift store, which is open till 9 p.m., unlike the mall. So let's see if we can find something interesting in the thrift store. What? Look at this, Todd. One vlog, 2 tennis rackets. Eat shit, Todd. A rugby ball. That's interesting. I bought a bunch of CDs, and a lot of these are vinyl records I do not have, or it's hard to find. And so I got a lot of Beatles stuff. I got the Magical Mystery Tour. Let It Be, the Naked Edition. What is that? I don't know. We'll find out. Rubber Soul and Help. Earlier this year, my New Year's resolution was I was going to listen to the Beatles and try to get into them. And this will be a start. Then I got a bootleg Billy Joel concert, Halloween Eve. The sticker price was $45, not for me. $1.99, cuz. Good friend of mine, Jimmy Pop, he is the lead singer of this band, the Bloodhound Gang, and this is Hooray for Boobies on CD. Now, I know 3.14, I know that song. It's very good. You should check it out. Bloodhound Gang, 3.14. That's a fun song. But I got that. Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, the Ska Core, and The Devil and More. And then I got a bootleg Bruce Springsteen concert, Runaway American Dreams. This is live at the, what is this? The Main Point? The Bottom Line. It was recorded at the Bottom Line. And then I got this. The Hammerstein Ballroom, London, 1975 concert. I got this for my dad on vinyl a few years ago. I've never heard this, but now I will because I bought it on CD. And that's it. That's bonus bull. Yo, ma. Oh, hold on. You can't never see the guy. Yo, ma. He went to a thrift store. That's the vlog. And a mall. That's the guy who talks to his mom when he watches my channel. Book me on Cameo. Sign up for Patreon. And check out my merch at Hog Island Press. Go Birds.